Okay, I can already tell this is going to be one of those manic episodes because I care way too much about this and I'm not separate at all. Right? So, all the shit about loving yourself and Sigmund Freud and all that bullshit, who cares? Let's talk about cyberpunk dystopias and how you can avoid it, okay? I didn't do this for the Minecraft videos because Minecraft's very self-explanatory, but I kind of have to explain what the fuck I'm doing here and what the spear is in my hand. So, I came to Levant because I needed money, okay? Let's talk about the skills I have real quick. So these skills, and the breakpoints that comes with them, these cost me over like 20 bars of gold, easy. And those are just like the passives. These are the actives. A lot of these are magic based. I can't use them because I don't fucking have magic yet, but I'm going to get this episode. The issue is, what the fuck are these? What the fuck are these? What is that? What is that? What the fuck? I've never seen this before. Hey, little guy! What the fuck? What's good? Sorry, what was I saying? Yeah, so I came here because I needed fucking money. Okay, I needed a lot of money. Right? Just that little handful of skills right there cost me so many gold bars, which is like 2,000 silver total. I'm so fucked. So I went to the desert, I went into this complex, and I killed a bunch of electric creatures, got the spear, disabled the barrier, and now every 7 days in this region, chests will pop out of the ground, and I'll be able to sell them for like, I don't know, another 30 gold bars. I also did some quick mission in this area in order to get a house, so I can store my shit, because I'm going to be picking up a lot of it very soon here. And now, we are going back to the very first area, to get my fucking, to get my magic, because I can't do anything without magic. I've used 2 breakpoints. In this game, you get 3 breakpoints. I used one of them for the internalized lexicon, so I can cast spells without using a fucking book in my left hand, so I can use 2-handed weapons. There's so many advantages with the internalized lexicon, I can't even, like, begin to get into it. But, the second breakpoint came from this one guy in this town, and I only wanted 1 skill. That is disgusting. Nah, I don't know about that. Yeah, don't do whatever he just did, okay? Let's fly. Let's use those wings. That guy was fucking doing inflation bullshit. That wasn't cool. Yeah, there's this one guy in town, and in order to get 1 skill from him, this 1 skill I needed, I had to use a breakpoint to get to it. It's a skill that allows me to dodge using magic instead of stamina. It's very cool. And if my build works the way I think it's going to, this is going to be super fucking clean. If that skill does not work the way I want it to, I'm going to have to go through hell and back in order to get a respec potion, which I do not want to have to use. These are the areas for little loot things that spawn every 7 days. I hope it works the way I want it to. Originally, this was going to be a gun build, but after I saw the skill tree of that guy, I was like, wait a second. One of the things in that skill tree was whenever, which one was it? Yeah, I can land crits, right? But enemies can also crit me. So it's a very, very dangerous situation that I'm in right now. But once again, if my build works the way I think it's going to, it's going to be completely fucking busted. I don't have to worry about a damn thing. I'm probably going to be going, like, heavy armor with a 2-handed axe, and I'm going to be a mage, and it is going to be so sick. I'm so excited. Okay, this is a long trip. Let's get to talking about it, right? Web3. Privacy, all that. Let's say that a company exists. This company is called, Discord. I'm not getting in trouble for this shit. Discord. Let's say it's Discord, okay? Discord has this thing in the terms and conditions that says, hey, if you want to use this application, you need to approve everything that we say here. And by the way, if you don't condone to these terms, you cannot use Discord. You know, the thing that all your friends are using? That's right, you can't fucking use it if you don't say yes. So, even if you did read it and you object to it, you kind of have no choice but to fucking say yes because everyone else is on it. This is how all these tech platforms operate. Every single fucking last one of them, they have something bad in their terms and conditions, and you have no choice but to use it. It's not easy to say, no, I'm not going to use Twitter. No, I'm not going to use Facebook. No, I'm not going to use Instagram. No, I'm not going to use YouTube. Right? There is some shady shit inside the YouTube terms and conditions, but I had no choice. I'm here. I was kind of scared I didn't have enough travel rations, because it takes like 4 to get from Levant into Berg, and then another 3 to get from Berg into Chernosa. But I should be okay. Now I see I have fucking 8 of them. So you have no choice, right? You have to accept these terms and conditions. You're stuck otherwise. And these terms and conditions can say shit like, we can collect data on you, right? Some of you are like, oh, I don't care if my data is collected. They can also say, oh, we can ban you for any reason whatsoever. We can, like, delete you and your friends and all of your connections. We can just, poof, it's gone. For any reason whatsoever. Like, we could fucking blink and have a bad day and it could all be gone. It could all be gone. It could all be fucking disappeared. Poofed. Right? Think about Skype. That thing is dead, okay? If you have friends on Skype, they're gone. You're never getting them back. What about old Xbox Live? Now, you remember that on your 360? Your fucking Dark Knight 8846? Yeah, he's gone. You were never going to see him again. Because poof, the service is gone. This is the issue with every online service. Your data is theirs. It belongs to them. You have no say in the matter. And it's like, surely it can't be that bad, but it totally is that bad, right? It has gotten to the point where you don't have to say or do a damn thing. And Discord they'll collect your voice logs, your fucking text logs. You can delete shit off of Discord, and they will keep it in their backend for up to, I don't remember how many years. And I can't be fucked to read through the terms and conditions again. The point is that they're allowed to store it for a long time. They're allowed to keep hold of it for a long time. For some reason, this is stuff that's only just now getting attention, and it's only getting attention in the EU. So privacy advocates have been like, oh, thank God EU all this time. But as it turns out, as we've seen with this Apple case, let me explain that, I guess. I knew this was going to be a fucking manic episode. I'm fucking manic. I don't know what to say. So, Apple had this thing for the past, I don't know how many fucking years, where they're like, yo, we're Apple and we like to do bad shit. And the EU was like, yo, stop doing bad shit. Here are some regulations. You need to comply with them. For example, the fucking USB port. Apple, for the longest time, had to use Lightning ports on their fucking phones, right? And the EU was like, no, you need to use USB-C like everybody else. Apple's like, okay, we'll comply. And then they got rid of the fucking ports on their phones.
This worries me.
They got rid of the ports. The ports are all gone. This is how much money I have to make my dreams come true right here. And just in case it turns to winter, this is what's gonna save me. I hope. I'm really praying for that. We're at 110. Alright, let's keep going. Another pretty bad scenario is Apple complies, and then they say, okay, we'll do that, but only in the EU. And now the EU has a special, fucking short bus type phone that the rest of the world's not going to be using. Like, it's malicious compliance. And companies do it all the fucking time. If you think there's a company out there that exists that wants to be, like, friendly to their users, you're dead wrong. Any company that is publicly traded is doing this for profit. They need money. It is actually illegal for them to do anything that could actually make the stock price go down. And usually doing good things makes the stock price go down, unfortunately. It's not very easy to make money and do good shit. Philanthropers are like, they're contradictory for this reason. Like, they exist and they shouldn't exist, because it's not possible to, do both. Right? You can't be hot and cold. That's what they are. So, companies can't comply. Even if they wanted to be good people, they can't be good people. They're companies. They have no choice but to do bad shit. Well, actually, that's not true, because when a company is established, like Discord, for example, when Skype fucking up and disappeared and everyone was like, okay, TeamSpeak or Skype, which is dying right now because Microsoft keeps adding on payment plans. Don't trust Microsoft. They've been shitting on us for a long time. And they will continue to do so. What the fuck are we going to go to? Because TeamSpeak wasn't updated back then. TeamSpeak, the way it looks now, is completely fucking different from what we had access to. We had access to some fucking Windows 95 bullshit, okay? TeamSpeak did not give a fuck about updating their stuff. And we were kind of like, okay, well, we're content with that because, like, it is what it is. There's nowhere else to go anyway. You'll deal with it. And that's how it is for all tech. Once again, you have nowhere else to go. Who cares if Discord's fucking you in the ass? Where are you going to go? What are you going to do about it? Nothing. You're going to go nowhere. You're going to do nothing. But I'll get to that. I'll get to that soon, alright? It's Cyberpunk, but we're not doomed. So, TeamSpeak and Skype, once upon a time, we're sitting there. doing absolutely fucking nothing, and then Discord, hot new kid around the block, comes around and says, yo, voice application for gamers. Remember, all this time, TeamSpeak is pretty much the only thing that appealed to gamers. Skype was for business, right? They never called themselves a business, a gamer application. They were never for us. They never gave a fuck about us. So as gamers, we're kind of like, we've always been second-class citizens, but we're super second-class right now. Discord comes along with their fucking new age marketing and says, yo, we're for the gamers. Power to the players. You know how GameStop does it? Power to the players, guys. And it's like, okay, so these guys say power to the players, they must be our guys. Alright, let's move. Let's go over to Discord. Yo, they have fucking screen share, something that Skype does not have. Did it? It might have, but it might have been locked behind a fucking paywall. There was a lot of shit going on back then. Skype was doing bad shit. I joined Discord in 2011? No way, right? Discord is not that old, right? Oh, no. I joined Discord 1 year after it was, like, established, right? I joined the server of a streamer that I liked there. And I kind of, like, stayed on from there. It was kind of reps. I was kind of stuck. But from this time that Discord was established, before they were publicly traded, before anybody invested, they could have set ironclad rules that said, hey, we care about your data, we care about your privacy, we will never do anything to collect shit that you don't want us collecting. Right? If you ever opt out, yeah, I knew it was going to be fucking winter. I knew this was going to happen. That's why I brought the tea. If you ever want to opt out of us having this data, cool. Right? Just opt out, and that's it. There's nothing else to add to that. They could have did that. They didn't do that. Maybe they cared about players once upon a time. Maybe they cared about gamers once upon a time. They certainly do not now. And I really want to emphasize that maybe, because it really is a fucking maybe, right? So back to what I was saying. In order to use any of these applications, you have to abide by these rules and conditions, these terms and conditions that have very heavy shit on it, right? Really bad stuff. And you have no choice. And the companies know this. The companies know that you have no choice, that you will go nowhere else. There's nothing out there quite like Discord. Well, there is, but once again, I'll get to that. So you'll sign away your rights, you know? You'll sign your soul away to the devil, and you'll be complicit. You'll say, yes, yes, sir. Please fuck me out. Man, this place is so beautiful. I don't get it. I don't understand why it's so weird to, like... I never see shit like this in games, you know? Games these days don't really have this, this alien factor to them. Where the fuck are you going to find rainbow grass? Like, you tell me. The idea is that gradually we're going to get to this point where all these companies, with all the data they have on you, they're going to be able to autonomously do whatever the fuck they want. Usually advertisements. Usually that's the thing everyone brings up, advertisements. We have these testimonies from... They're mostly bullshit, I think. But maybe it's true. Where companies will fucking... If they know you're on your fucking cycle and they know you're pregnant because they collect so much data on you, they know who you're fucking and when you're fucking, they will just straight up say, hey, here's diapers. Here's an advertisement for diapers. Hampers right here. Here you go. And it's super fucking creepy. And it's super weird. It's an invasion of privacy. And you like something as simple that can be summed up as invasion of privacy. Usually that's not enough. You know? We usually don't give a fuck. Invasion of privacy, invasion of schmijacy, okay? Who cares? But you don't really feel how bad it is until it happens to you. And usually by that point it's far too late. You've given up too much data. I've said this in a previous episode as well. But it's too late. It's too late to pull your art off ArtStation. It's too late to opt out of AI. It's too late. These things have already happened. And they will continue to happen. But you can do better. Once again, I'll get to that. It's busted. It's AoE. It's just an AoE spear. That's not fair. It's not fair by not putting it down. Who were they to give me a weapon like this? What were they thinking? I need to go to the very top because there's a special weapon up there that requires materials from pretty much every region. And it crafts the ultimate sword. I am not a sword user, but I want it for my collection. So, we're going up. Need more tea. What the fuck was I saying? Yeah, you have no choice. Yeah, it's too fucking late. You're stuck with these companies, and everybody knows this. Invasion of privacy. Oh yeah, let's continue down the fucking rabbit hole of where this takes us, right? Right now, it's just an invasion of privacy. Right now, it's advertisements. Eventually, we'll get to the point where you're able to get profiled, right? We're able to know exactly where you are, when you are, and how you are at all times. And this creates circumstances and conditions for anyone who wants power to have it at their fingertips because they can just get your data. Imagine, I know where you work. I know when you work. I know what car you drive. I know the route you typically take every morning. I know what type of coffee you like. I know the Starbucks you go to. I know the girl you talk to at that Starbucks. None of these things are creepy by themselves. A bit unsettling, sure, but none of them is, like, offensive. If you sneak here, you can actually avoid this guy. He's a pain in the ass to deal with, so I usually do. It's a strange rusted sword now, but it'll become a very powerful weapon later. None of these things are, like, egregious on their own, but collected, it's like, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, because, I'm not some fucking faceless corporation. I'm a guy. I'm just some guy. And that's, maybe that's what it takes to snap people out of it. Right now, we have laws in place that prevent companies from doing bad shit to us based on the collection of data that they get from us. Like, it can still happen, and it has happened. There have been leaks from these companies where bad actors end up using the data, but the companies themselves don't, or rather can't, it's illegal, they can't do anything with the data outside of advertise to you, which is already kind of fucked, but whatever. No, the issue comes about when the data leaks, when someone who's not supposed to have the data gets the data. Now it's a real issue. Now it's a fucking problem. How fucking far away? My depth perception is absolutely fucked. Jesus, my depth... That was terrible. The armor's goated, though. When a bad actor gets access to your fucking data, and they start fucking leaking your nudes and your private messages all over fucking Twitter or wherever the fuck, like, that's happened continuously, and it will continue to fucking happen. All types of places are getting your data. Life insurance places, fucking tax places that file your fucking taxes for you, even though you can do that on the government IRS website, you really should do that yourself. You shouldn't be paying fucking TurboTax to do the same thing that the government IRS website does for you. That the tool does it. You don't need TurboTax. Jesus Christ. When these guys, when people who are not beholden to the law get access to your stuff, Jesus Christ. You know, we have cases of, God, I forgot what it was called, but in the NSA, there's this thing where, their agents will sometimes use NSA resources to stalk people. Like, if they have someone they're interested in, they will use NSA resources in order to get access to them, right? Having data on you, it's an issue. It doesn't matter if it's illegal, because bad people do illegal shit all the time. I forgot bandages. I'll just use that. It's kind of like, there's this fucking phrase going on, like, 10 years ago. Like, teach men not to rape. And it's like, that's kind of against the point. Bad people are going to do bad shit. It's like gun owners. Like, bad people who are going to shoot a gun, they're going to get access to a gun. It doesn't matter if you restrict it. Right? If you sit there and say, oh yeah, bro, we prevented guns in this fucking city because we put up laws that prevent guns. You can't have guns here. It doesn't really matter. A bad person is going to find a way to get a gun. An evil person is going to get a gun. And a bad actor is going to get your data. It doesn't matter that the laws say they cannot have it. They will have it. Because they are bad. They are bad people. Surprise. Like, I can't believe I even have to say that out loud, but it's true. For some reason, it doesn't really stick. Like, yes, bad people do bad shit. It shouldn't be surprising, but it does, I guess. What the fuck? He was just here. He was just... What the fuck? Are you crazy? God damn. Alright. Next. There should be some guys back here. No? There's, a buffer somewhere in here who buffs. There he is. Hey. I'm out of stamina. Got him. Whew. Drink some water. Get my stamina back. Oh, I can't wait to upgrade. Oh, here he comes. I see the light. Got him. Alright. We're in a good spot. So, bad actors are going to do bad shit with your data. That's happening. That's real. That's what's up. Ooh, do I want the staff? I'll take the staff. So, if you don't fear the companies, fear the bad actors. Eventually, we're going to reach this point where the companies will not be as restricted as they are now. That is the fear. Avoid the pressure plate. Okay. I'll take the boots, I guess. I already have this exact pair, actually, but oh, third guy kills himself, I guess. You know, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. You didn't have to do it. Life is worth it, bro. Eventually, companies won't be as tied down as they're supposed to be. Eventually, they're going to find more ways to circumvent and get around the ethical constraints because it makes more money that way. And money is important because if, once again, you have to do, it's your responsibility to do everything you can to get the stock price up. Right? It's very important that you do so. It's illegal if you don't. No, when those ethical constraints are gone, oh buddy. Oh buddy, we're gonna be in some trouble. I almost fell off because I couldn't fucking see. Trying to save lantern oil. Yeah, I'll take all that. What is that? Recipe. Fondue. This place never ceases to amaze me. Once again, this is a beautiful ass game, bro. What's good, bro? I'm here to unlock mana. And oh, I forgot to liquidate my fucking gold bars. Fuck. I hope this guy has enough money. Hey, how much
Feel free to use one of our boats to return to
1,700. Okay. Damn it. So I can sell 17 bars. Fuck. Maybe it's enough. I hope it's enough. Okay. Woo! We have magic. We gave up HP and stuff.
Listen to me.
Teach me reveal souls. And here's the last trainer, the only trainer I really care about. Skill. This one. Okay. Hey, there he is! What's up? Okay. Okay. This. Soulstorm. Increase the damage dealt. Not enough silver. I'm out of silver already. I'm out of fucking silver. Motherfucker. Please.
Feel free to use
God damn it, I'm out of silver, dude. I can't get the rest. Whatever. We'll chill here for a bit. Oh, wait, no, I want to use my dodge. I want to see if the dodge is cool. What is that? It's cool. What the fuck is that? Increases the cost. Oh, that's interesting. So I can't spam it. Was that worth? Yeah, that was kind of worth. I like it. I fuck with it. I'm glad I don't have to respec. That's good. Okay. Let's just chill for a while I continue to talk about Web 3. Okay, so we're heading to a dark future, right? That's totally happening. Is he sitting? Look what he's doing. That's kind of cute. We're heading to a dark future. There seems to be no avoiding it because, like I said in the very first video I uploaded to this fucking channel, you cannot escape the internet. You are stuck here forever. You will never escape this. Whether by choice or by force, like the internet will consume you. It will consume your life. It will consume your loved ones. It will consume everything. We will reach a point where you are online more often than you are offline. And in fact, I'm willing to bet this already happened. There's no escaping this. You're fucked, okay? But now we can get into the fucking meta of how fucked you can not be, maybe, kinda. I'm sorry. I'm gonna empty out these, as you can see, I have a bit of a hoarding problem after the trauma of the first episode of this fucking series. Where I have 4 of these fucking things. 4 water skins. I'm gonna collect the leyline water, because this is mana regenerating water. It's dual purpose. I'm gonna be collecting this, I'm gonna be storing some at home. So, in like 2020, whenever the fucking
Magic
GameStop
is the
thing was
weapon.
happening. So in 2020, we had this stock market crash, or rather stock market boom, and GameStop was one of the victims. I'm sure you remember this. Everyone remembers this. Where somehow gamers united around the world, not really knowing how stocks work because they've never used a fucking stock index or stockbroker in their fucking life. They don't even know what a stockbroker is or what they do. And they said, yes, let's save GameStop and kill the rich. I want to consume the rich. I want to eat their flesh. I want to tear it off their bones and swallow it. Yes, that's the dream. That's what they said. Yeah, they said that. Of course, it didn't eat the rich at all. It just made a dying company stay there for a little bit longer. But the rich were still rich, and they got bailed out anyway. It was fine. No one went out of business. No one lost their job. Around this time, however, there were rumblings under the surface of this new currency that could completely bypass the federal dollar, right? This currency has been rolling around in the fucking in the webs of the internet for years. No one knows where it came from. Its creator, anonymous. All we know is it has something to do with the hackers on 4chan. Yes, that's right, I'm talking about Bitcoin. Okay? Now this thing with Web3 has nothing to do with Bitcoin, but goddamn it, everyone thinks it does because these fucking Web3 NFT bros all decide to say, oh yeah, Bitcoin is it, bro. Web3 is the future, bro. They started associating it when it didn't need to be associated, and now we're kind of fucked. Anyway, so Bitcoin came online. Everyone's buying Bitcoin, and they shouldn't be buying Bitcoin. Unless, like, you know, you're a fucking liberal and you're like, oh yeah, I don't believe in using federal currency. I don't believe in the federal government being able to track me out. I don't believe in banks. I hate banks. Right? Unless you're fucking an extremist, a criminal, or a liberal. You have no business using cryptocurrency. But that's what people did. The price of Bitcoin shot up way too fucking high. And whenever weird, like, flash in a pan situations like this happen, oh, I forgot to assign my runes, bro. Whatever, I need to kill one guy in order to get a soul. I'll explain later. Whenever weird flash in a pan shit like this happens, like, whatever the fuck happened here, it's a situation of like, okay, I can make a lot of money by screwing a lot of people over right here, right now. That's exactly what the fuck I want to do. There's a soul. So I want to capture it using what's this? This, right. Okay. Like that. And now, I'm supposed to be able to, in the middle of this. Oh, that's sick. And I can just sit here and leech mana off this guy. Oh, that's sick! And then, I use this. Okay, I can get more shards to keep using it. Oh, buddy. Oh, that didn't... There we go, got it. Whew. So, the bad actors came in, as they do. You know, as bad actors are known to do. And, they started fucking jacking up the price and boosting it even more, and they started creating these alternate cryptocurrencies where it's like, you should go for Litecoin because it's not like Bitcoin, and it's completely different, and, yeah. Of course, Monero came out in the middle of this, but that was a product that was in the works for a long time, and nobody really noticed what it was or what it did. I would like to advocate for Monero. Do not buy Monero, but advocate for it. I like to fuck with the vision, because I'm a filthy fucking liberal, and I can never get what I want. So, all this is happening, the NFT is fucking happening. Once again, we're all aware of this, we all saw this happen. When it gets to the point where your fucking parents are calling you up and they're like, hey, did you see this thing about the bit of the coin? That's how you know it's mainstream, okay? How many fucking questions have I had to field about Bitcoin? How many people have I had to tell, do not fucking buy this. You do not know what this is, you have no use for this. Bitcoin is an internet fucking currency for internet people. It is not the future. One, because it can be fucking traced, and it brings up the same issue we've always been trying to avoid. Control. If you're trying to avoid control, you will not like Bitcoin. Monero avoids control, but only a little bit. You still have to have a good OPSEC and shit. Either way, the point is that it's fucked. It's fucked, you're fucked, we're all fucked. Here's the issue, there's no fucking shops around here. So, I kind of have to look for the Sorobian caravan, and see if I can exchange some of this gold for silver and get those last perk points. I never want to come back to this fucking region. There's no cities. The only city that's here is gone, is dead. Hits the mainstream, scams a bunch of people, rug pull, everybody lost their money, whoop-de-doo. Okay. Here's the issue. Web3 was a good idea. Web3 is the idea that we are decentralizing from the internet, right? You cannot go to any web page without being taken through Google, for example. You do not have access to any DNS or fucking, .coms, .nets, .govs. That's Google. Google routes that. Without Google, there is no internet, pretty much. I think if Google actually legitimately disappeared into thin air and all their shit stopped working, the world would probably be thrown into chaos. The entire fucking world. That's how much we've come to rely on this company, by the way, that has a duty to their investors. We're relying on them. The idea is you decentralize from Google, you decentralize from all these services, fucking Discord, Facebook, YouTube. You decentralize. You leave it all behind. And you move over to a system of open source applications where you can see the source code yourself, you can understand it yourself, you don't have to say, oh yeah, I trust this company that you should never trust to do right by me. I trust this company to not fuck me over. You never have to say that. And because it's open source, it's forever free because, it's open source. But, of course, none of these services, like, for example, you pay a subscription to an MMO because they have to run services and servers that you use every single fucking month. They charge you rent to play the game. It's necessary, especially for free-to-play, or in particular for free-to-play, because those servers cost electricity. The bill on the building that keeps the servers in them costs electricity. That shit costs money. Money does not drop out of fucking thin air. They do not power these data centers that host your fucking Gilgamesh RP party for free. So that the money gotta come, right? If it's not from advertisements, then it's from you. You gotta pay. So it's an understandable bargain. But what if you could host the servers yourself? What if you had a fraction of your favorite game server on your computer and you were running it by yourself? And using that server, you can connect to everyone else who is running their own server and play together. Instead of some company holding the keys in the palace, you create your own tower of the palace. And you put it next to someone else's tower, and you have 2 towers. It's a cool palace. You get 3, you get 4. You create a net of towers. You create a net of nodes. What if you have friends that are tech illiterate? Well, you in your tower, you can grow your tower. You can make it big enough to hold them. And everything they do, all their data, all their fucking photos, if they fucking trust you, then you can host all of it. Of course, the burden is going to be on you if something goes wrong, right? If you have a fucking power outage, if for some reason you were using hard drives instead of solid-state drives, all this shit comes down to you. It's all your fault. You're responsible for keeping their data safe. If someone wants to target them, it's up to you to figure that shit out. And that can be kind of scary. Alright, we're going to the bandit camp up north. Because they have something I need. I should really set up my hotbar. Yeah, I'm going to set that up now. Nice. Okay. We're going to be alright. That scenario I described with the nodes and the towers and the interconnectedness, that is the idea behind the Fediverse, behind Web3. Right? That is everything. So this build has this thing in it where half the damage I take is put into my mana pool instead. At the top of the tree, there's this perk that makes it so that all damage I take goes to my mana pool. So whenever I do this, yeah, it goes in my health pool, but I have a skill that gets me mana back. Like, oh man, I'm happy with this. I think this is gonna go far. I think this is the one. I just have to figure out. I gotta practice with it. because it's kind of complex. And if I keep more than 10 of these soul shards in my inventory at once, it will end up like, I don't know, I think it does something to me. I don't remember what it did. I think it makes it so I can't fucking block anymore. I don't know. That's the idea behind the Fediverse, okay? Remember when Elon Musk took over Twitter and everyone got into fucking tizzy about it and they're like, oh god, Twitter's gonna fucking die, and then 2 years later it's still here? Yeah, you remember that? Everyone fled to the Fediverse. Everyone went to Mastodon, and they went to fucking Blue Sky, and they said, oh god, we have to get away from Elon. Because Elon's he's a scary man, he's a Nazi, and he's a scary man, he's gonna fucking kill us all and put us in camps. I don't mean to be facetious. I just think it's fucking silly. A company is a company. Elon's not gonna put you into a camp because he has to make money off of you. Duh. The issue is everyone got to Web3, everyone got to Mastodon, and they were like, wait a second, this shit sucks. Not only was it missing a lot of features that Twitter had, but it also fucking, like, it kind of sort of required you to set it up yourself, like it's a Minecraft server, you have to put it on your machine? I don't get it. What's going on? Yeah, that's the tower thing I was talking about. You have to build your own tower. And then some people were actually, like, reading through the terms and conditions for once in their fucking life, and they're like, wait a second, they have access to all of my stuff? Say you're joking. Say it's not for real. Say it ain't true. I'm not really scared of this thing right now. Come through. There we go. Oh, fuck. Wasn't scared. Wasn't scared, buddy. Wendigo. I don't know what that guy is, but okay. But glad to see you, Wendigo. Yeah, there were a lot of fucking problems with Mastodon. And that's because it's not developed by a company. Well, it is now, but it wasn't back then. You do not. You do not. I told you. I told you didn't. Why do you keep fucking testing me? I don't get it. It's developed by, like, it was developed for, like, a couple of people, you know? And by the way, Mastodon was just one type of tower. Sometimes there's towers with, like, I don't know. What are the other types of towers? There's all types of towers out there. There's all types of different things that look like Twitter and behave like Twitter, but are not technically Twitter. You know, you see those fucking screenshots of those fucking memes of, like, going inside an Indian store and instead of Superman they have Ultraman. Or Superaman. Yes, that stuff? Okay. That's what the Fediverse is. It's a bunch of mimics. And they have to mimic because otherwise you would not stick around. You like the services that you like. You like how the services work. And you are scared to go anywhere else. Because you are a fucking coward. And the companies know it. I keep thinking I have a flint and steel, but I use magic now, so I don't have a flint and steel. I should just put this on the bar. I'm gonna put this on the bar. I use it enough. There we go. Inside this fortress is a guy who has a gun skill for me. Wait, I didn't buy it, did I? Yeah, I don't think I bought it. He has it. Normally you can buy that skill for 100 silver in Levant, but I wanted to save some money. If you save this guy in here, he'll give it to you for 25 silver. So if you're not too keen on the Fediverse, because, you know, it's not perfect. It's not like your applications of old. What's to be done? Well, that's a good question. For me, to avoid the cyberpunk future that we are... Okay, so animals don't have souls. Wendigos don't have souls, got it. To avoid this terrible future, to me it's, like, super fucking important. So, like, I've learned to host servers, right? That's something I've taken time out of my day to learn to do. He's got... You don't. All of you? What's good? You and your friends. Tell me what's up. Like, I've done my fucking damnness to learn the different protocols and, like, how to host and, like, what's important to know and privacy and, like, how if you're targeted in an attack, you're pretty much fucked. There's no way around it. I'm sorry. Give up. I've taken the time to know these things because, like, it's important to me. Privacy is important to me. I hate companies with a passion, especially companies that exploit their users. I hate that. Like, it pisses me off to no end. But of course, I'm not going to fucking say that on a job application because those same companies pay a hell of a lot of money, okay? My ethics are not that uncorrupt. I am not that smooth of a person. It's a completely different story if, like, a hacker targets you and, like, they want your stuff. If you're targeted, you're targeted, okay? You're not getting rid from that. Targeted attacks are far more difficult to defend against. The stuff that you can defend against at all times is, like, you know, the constant data breaches, the constant irresponsibility from these companies. You can always defend against that. I'm going to set up a rank trap. We step into it. Okay. Got him. I have to put down the shield because it's too fucking heavy. And the mace. I'll come back for these in a second. First, back to this. Get some souls. Okay. Something that I think that everyone should eventually move to is Matrix. I guess some people would know it as Element, but Matrix is the protocol, Element is the application. Every protocol has like a multitude of applications. You can use any application for this one protocol. It doesn't have to be Element. I don't really like Element. I don't really like how it looks. I don't like how it's like a clone of Discord. I don't like how it looks like that. But you know. I can't wait until my stamina is also using my mana. That is going to be so good. But first I need the money. Woo! Did she avoid my trap? She totally did. Okay, bad. Where is she? Got it. Matrix is a replacement for Discord. That's the big thing. All these other applications try to emulate social networks. I think social networks are kind of dumb. I think they're kind of lame. I think Discord is how most of us communicate and will continue to mostly communicate. Text messages and emails are dead. Discord is in. Instant messaging is in. Well, it was always in, but like it's back. Here's the boss. Big guy. Oh! Woo! Tank it. Tank it through. Woo! Yes, 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 yes. Thanks for the key. Let's go get my fucking skill point. Where is this fucking dummy? Where is this idiot? There it is. Quick draw. 50? That is not 25. Whatever. Appreciate that, bro. Will Matrix save us? Most likely. I'm not even joking. I really do think that Matrix is the solution. I do think that is the answer. I think that leaving Discord and never fucking coming back, that is the solution. And Matrix, damn it. I wish there was like, I wish it wasn't like this, you know? I wish that we didn't have this choice that we had to make in the first place, but you can't trust companies. And Discord have shown us over and over they not fuck with us, okay? They probably never have fucked with us. For them, it's all fun and games, alright? It's all hee hee ha ha. You can lose it all in the second, but who cares? Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. I don't recommend everyone does it, though. Hosting is a, remember, you have to keep your fucking computer on the entire time you're hosting. Like, it's not like, easy. Well, it is kind of easy because you don't really do shit. But if something breaks, it's up to you to fix it. If you're not technically literate, then don't bother. Let someone else do it. And of course, there's also the issue of trust. Like, okay, whenever you get to any of these servers, well, actually, no, that's not an issue for Matrix because Matrix is actually end-to-end encrypted. So, like, even if you are hosting, being hosted by somewhere else that you don't fucking know, you don't trust, they can't read anything. They can't see anything. As long as you encrypt your shit, you don't have to worry. And that's kind of why I think Matrix is the answer. Of course, some people disagree, but, yeah. I'm going to now very slowly walk around and find the caravan. Actually, I don't even need fucking money that bad. Do I really need to carry this shield on me? I'll carry the club. I'm going to go fuck around and find more money and kill more shit. Hopefully I can start working on getting my final weapons, my final gear, and my final skills. And Jesus Christ, I have to come back to this godforsaken country and go back up Conflux Mountain to buy that final skill for my skill trainer. And it's going to be a pain in the ass, but this video is already fucking 54 minutes long, unedited, and I think I've said what I wanted to say, alright? Web3 will save us, but you have to be willing to embrace it. Just like a lot of things. It's not going to be easy because you have to leave your fucking friends behind, and your friends are going to be like, well, all my friends are on fucking Discord, I don't want to leave Discord. Well, you have to, okay? Well, they don't have to. I don't recommend staying, though. I do think it's going to get worse. You thought it was bad now? You thought it was bad with those fucking terms and conditions where you... Each time they have a fucking terms and condition update, you have a fucking, like, pregnancy scare with these guys, right? You're like, Jesus Christ, now they can record our voice calls? Yes. Now they're putting AI into the servers? Yes. Now I can't make fun of fat people? Yes. And that's been the case for a year. No, actually. That's not new. If you don't want control taken away from you, you gotta take control back, man. That's gonna come with some pain, but I think that shit's worth it. Anyway, yeah, I'm fucking off, okay?